Something big is about to happen. For months, the world has been waiting for NASA's HiRISE camera, the sharpest eye ever sent to another planet, to release its first close-up images of 3I Atlas, the interstellar object that has already broken every rule in the book. But suddenly, NASA went quiet. No teasers, no previews, no timelines. Meanwhile, China's Tianwen-1 Mars orbiter just dropped a surprising image, and it has forced scientists everywhere to ask a dangerous question: why is NASA silent when their view is supposed to be 10 times sharper? On November 3rd, China's Tianwen-1 Mars orbiter captured a rare image of 3I Atlas as it passed behind Mars. And what it saw shocked scientists. The image showed a visible nucleus, a massive coma spanning several thousand kilometers, and a structure around the object that didn't quite match classic comet behavior. Remember, 3I Atlas has been confusing astronomers for months. No stable tail, unusual brightening, odd color shifts, and unexplained path changes. China's image wasn't extremely high resolution, but it was enough to confirm one thing: 3I Atlas is active, and it's changing. And now the whole world is waiting for NASA's turn. HiRISE isn't just any camera. This is the 65-megapixel super telescope orbiting Mars, so powerful it can photograph a dinner plate from 300 kilometers above the planet. And according to NASA's own public data pipeline, HiRISE has already captured images of 3I Atlas. In fact, the data table, the one you showed, confirms several entries: Anagli DTM EDR RDR RDR11 and multiple timestamps from August 7, November 5th, and November 6, 2025, meaning NASA has the raw data, NASA has the images, and they should be coming soon. So why aren't they released yet? Here's where things get suspicious. Under normal circumstances, HiRISE images hit the public PDS planetary data system within days to weeks. But for 3I Atlas, we are now deep into November, and nothing has been officially published. Scientists who track the data logs noticed the pipeline updated. The observation IDs exist, but the product column is blank. No thumbnails, no previews, no processed images. This is extremely rare. The HiRISE team is usually transparent, so when the silence hits, the community starts asking questions. Let's go through the possibilities, from reasonable to disturbing. Possibility 1, the shutdown slowdown. NASA faced a partial operational slowdown recently. Teams were understaffed. Processing pipelines were delayed. A perfectly normal reason, if this were any other image. But this is the first interstellar object ever photographed up close from Mars. It won't be treated like a routine crater photo. Possibility 2, the images need extra calibration. HiRISE uses special color filters. Fast-moving objects require advanced processing. It's possible NASA wants to avoid misinterpretation. Again, reasonable. But there's a third possibility. Possibility 3, the images show something unexpected. This is where the speculation begins. China's image shows a large nucleus, a strangely thick coma, a shape that some scientists say looks unusual for a comet. If HiRISE's ultra-sharp view showed structural edges symmetry, no natural outgassing jets, or anything that doesn't behave like a comet, NASA would absolutely delay the release until experts review it. Because once these images go public, there is no rewinding the internet. The community isn't just curious. They are watching the HiRISE portal every single day. Why? Because we already know 3I Atlas is behaving strangely, sudden brightening. A massive coma direction changes unexplained by gravity. A surprising lack of a proper comet tail radio emissions detected, though explained as natural. Combine all of this with a high-resolution image from Mars's orbit, and we might finally get answers to: is 3I Atlas a comet? Is it a chunk of interstellar rock? Is it something artificial? Or something we simply don't have a name for yet? HiRISE could settle the debate in seconds, and NASA knows it. Here's the part most people miss. China releasing an image first puts pressure on NASA. Tianwen-1 didn't capture anything extraordinary, but it proved that 3I Atlas is close enough, bright enough, and stable enough to be imaged clearly by spacecraft around Mars. Now the world is waiting to compare Tianwen-1's medium-resolution image versus HiRISE's ultra-high-resolution close-ups. If NASA's images look dramatically different, if the nucleus shape doesn't match, if the coma structure is unusual, the political and scientific implications become massive. NASA knows this too. Based on the current pipeline entries, the ones from the screenshot you provided, the HiRISE images have already cleared the internal sync. That means they are processed, they exist. And the next step is publishing most likely timeline any day now. maybe even any hour. This is the closest we've ever come to seeing a high-resolution image of an interstellar visitor. And NASA will not sit on it forever. So what does NASA's silence mean? A delay like this doesn't happen without a reason. Maybe it's technical, maybe it's political, or maybe the images reveal something so unusual that the world's top space agency needs time to figure out how to explain it. As soon as HiRISE releases those photos, I'll break them down frame by frame, so subscribe, turn on notifications, and stay ready, because we are about to witness the clearest image ever taken of an object from another star. This story is far from over.